In order to put together a great film, it's important that we develop interesting characters, then cast talented actors to play those parts. I want to briefly introduce you to our film's characters, give you a little backstory on how they fit in, and tell you about the real-life people playing those parts. Now, obviously, Race Strait is our lead character, our hero. He's an agricultural agent for the USDA, but he imagines himself to be an undercover superhero type of agent. Think of him as a low-budget James Bond. The reality is, he works with his partner Lonnie in a rural setting, performing routine USDA checks, water runoff, pollution levels, livestock counts, etc. Race is played by actor Race Eberhardt, and there's plenty of videos on our channel about Race. He's a great guy, and he's the star of the show. His partner Lonnie is played by actor, writer, and director Peter Johnson out of Buffalo, New York. Peter's an extremely talented and well-rounded actor who's regularly cast in pretty much every production in Western New York. He's had parts in A Quiet Place 2, The First Purge, dozens of other films. Now, in Strait Undercover, Lonnie is more of the pragmatic, data-driven, cautious USDA agent, where Race is sort of a loose cannon, go with the flow, shake things up type of operative. Farmer Bruce Daniels is played by Michael Colwell, and he discovers a problem with his crops, as well as an eerie pink smoke coming out from Malone Agriculture, a large agro-tech conglomerate. Now, Malone Agriculture, that's our big bad agricultural company, and they're run by a brother-sister duo, Tommy and Rita Malone. Tommy has sort of this rah-rah, tough guy, varsity coach type vibe. He's constantly demanding respect, but he's simultaneously acting like an idiot. Tommy's played by actor Reese Presley, who has a long list of screen credits. Over 50 films, including Psycho Goreman, and his newest project, In a Violent Nature, is headed to Sundance this January, so that's super exciting. Rita Malone is played by comedic actress Allie Bill out of Atlanta. Allie's a brilliant actress. She's classically trained and honed her comedy roots with the famed Upright Citizens Brigade Theater in New York City. She's also done a TV commercial with Jerry Seinfeld, so she's got that going for her. We have a stellar trio of henchmen. Mighty's played by model actor Jason Yu, while the goons are played by actor Kevin Dedes and stuntman Bill Ben. Then there's Nexus, the big guy right there, whose lasers blast just about anything in sight. We wanted the Nexus robot to be a practical effect, instead of something that was computer generated. It's a pretty elaborate costume, and it's played by one of our line producers, Tim Muscarella. After filming Wrapped, we needed a few more pickup shots, so one of our commercial cameramen, Will Mensch, assumed the role. The development of Nexus is a very long and interesting story, and we plan to create a separate video dedicated just to the big fella right there. So once Race catches wind of the pink smoke, the polluted plants, Malone's shady activities, he's convinced he needs to go undercover. Lonnie's fully against this, but he's forced to cover for Race back at the office as Race infiltrates Malone Agriculture. As the plot unfolds, Race finds himself in hot water, while actually trapped inside an electrical cage. You know he's gonna save the day, but how? A few other characters worth mentioning are Race's mother, played by actress Deborah Majon, who offers Race guidance and support. We have Race's inept governmental boss, Vince Blackman, played by New York/Paris-based actor-producer Gregory Paul Jackson. Greg is an amazing talent who came into production late, but really nailed all the buffoonery we threw at him. New York-based comedian Sarah Shipley plays our corrupt EPA agent Tabitha. Amy Zubieta plays Angela, Race's confidant inside Malone Agriculture. And salesman Ricky was played by actor, fitness guru Andreas Gabriel, who led a team of salesmen that operated more like a frat club than a professional sales association. Andy Rich and Colin Aaron are two of his salesmen. Jason Musacchio played Dale in IT. John Patrick Patty plays our general. Andrew Michalski, a disgruntled farmer in the corner store. Bob Rush and Marissa Del Vecchio are our FBI agents. Mark Wenderlich was our cashier. Maria Sanguidolce is the liquor store clerk. Sean Essler, the lawyer. Jason John Beebe and Greg P. Robbins are drug lab stuntmen, plus all of our great extras and day players. Strait Undercover has a really fun cast of characters played by truly talented actors and actresses, and this is just a small snippet of their stories. Once you see the film, you'll enjoy how they all come together to tell this unique story.
Check it.